Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jeff Vaughn, in tonight for Rick Garcia.
And I'm Pat Harvey. It's a sight one family will never forget. An out-of-control car hit an 8-year-old boy and slammed into their home in Colton. Now, that boy is now home from the hospital on the mend, and tonight his father is talking about what happened.
Yeah, that father still can't get over what he saw. He watched in horror as the car ran right over his son.
And CBS 2's Amy Johnson is live in Colton with an emotional father's interview you'll only see on 2. Amy?
Pat and Jeff, it was just over a week ago that a driver here on La Cadena Drive in Colton lost control, then went through this front yard, hitting that boy in the yard that was playing here, and then slammed into that house that's now boarded up. As you mentioned, that boy is home from the hospital, but he is still too traumatized to talk about the ordeal. We spoke to his emotional parents about what's going on.
Oh, my boy, my son.
Gilbert Reyes broke down in tears as he talked about the moment his 8-year-old son Jonah was hit by a car.
I saw that car jump the curb, coming straight for me and my daughter. And I grabbed her and I moved her out the side.
There wasn't enough time to get to Jonah, who was playing on his scooter.
I see that car hit the wall, hit my son. I saw my son fly up in the air and fall down. I screamed, no!
He admits he thought his son was dead.
And his eyes rolled in the back of his head. I could see it clearly. And I was like, no, my boy. No, not my son.
Jonah was rushed to the hospital where he stayed for nearly a week.
He has a broken tibia, and they put 2 rods in there, and a broken humerus, and they also put 2 rods. He has stitches on his left ankle from a gash, and he still has a neck brace on because there's some swelling in the neck, and they want to make sure that everything stays in place.
Hi, thank you for helping me.
His parents know time will heal his physical wounds, but they are especially concerned about his emotional wounds.
Emotionally, he's a mess. Emotionally, he's traumatized. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to hear about it.
They have a message for the young driver who hit Jonah.
I want the driver to know what he's done. He was joyriding. He's 18. He's playing around, screwing around. There's consequences for the things that you do.
Now, police are still investigating, but that young driver has not faced any charges just yet. But police do say speed was a factor. Pat and Jeff, I'll send it back to you.